What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. If you're new to the channel, I am your host Rashid. My boy on the other side of the panel, right there, is Barrick.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, we messed up over here, man. We actually did a whole 2 shows and never recorded this joint, man. So we're gonna try to keep this energy up for you guys, man. But let's get right into it. Barrick, as I can see that with the text and title on screen. Kevin Durant is back. He returned. I think 22 points, 5-on-5 shooting. Is the Brooklyn Nets the best team ever? Ever assembled, ever put together? Not just the big 3, but from a starting 5, the bench, and Barrick was actually saying he got something to say on this one because he certainly disagreed.
Yeah, I have a respectful disagreement because at this point now, I'm not saying that they're not one of the best assembled teams, but they got to complete the deal. If we're talking about the best team put together before the season started or put together during the season, then you can probably put them up there that way. But to get that claim, you have to complete the deal. Even if you don't complete the deal, you have to go all the way and put the numbers up there. They're not done putting the numbers up there because all these guys have not been on the same floor together because one has been injured, the other one has been injured. So how can we tell? You look at the 2016-17 Golden State Warriors. They went and won 73 ball games. They didn't win the chip, but the whole deal showed they were one of the best scoring teams ever. Then you got the Lakers at 86-87. And you got the 98 Bulls. All these teams had great assembly of players. All of them were consistent on offense and defense the entire year. Remember now, when the season started with Brooklyn, they didn't have a defense. Now they have a defense. So you're talking about assembly. This is what we're talking about now. Let's understand what we're talking about.
All right, Barrick, like I was saying before, you up on a emotional high right now, man.
Nah, man, I'm on that level high.
Man,
when you do this, you're nice and calm. When you're doing this, you're nervous. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah. You smoking that dope over there. You on that emotional high right now. I know it feels good, man. I know it feels good. Listen, this is actually the best team ever put together. It's going to go down in the history books as the best offensive team in NBA history, and it is right now. I'm
glad he's saying going down. I'm glad. Remember, guys, he just said going down as. I mean, he's proving my point. But good.
I don't want to hear anything about rings because Bill Russell has 9 rings. So if that's the case, he's the actual greatest player in the world. If it's just going to be about rings, So I don't want to hear anything about rings. Oh, he got the championship.
But I mentioned Golden State. They didn't win the chip. They won 73 games that year. But the numbers they put up all the way to the end was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Yeah. But they ran into. I mean, listen, that game that went down to Game 7. That was like 1 or 2 possessions in a sense.
That was the Draymond Green kicking the ball series.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if Draymond Green hadn't purposely put his foot in somebody's crotch, Golden State would have won that series.
Yeah, I believe so too. All right, but listen, man, Kevin Durant is actually if not the most prolific players I've ever seen. I've been watching this game for almost 25 years.
I watched it longer than you, but go ahead.
All right, he's one of the most prolific scorers I've ever seen.
I watch guys like World B. Free, Nate Archibald. Man, come on, man. I go back.
Are they messing with Kyrie Irving on a skill level, in a sense?
No. They're not messing with Kyrie on a skill. But I would say Iverson he could definitely be mentioned in that conversation. His ability.
I'm messing with Kyrie.
His ability to cause problems on the offensive end.
I agree. I mean, he is
okay. Don't disrespect now.
The best small ball finishers I've ever seen.
Okay, don't disrespect now. All right,
in a sense, though. But is he on the level of a Kyrie Irving? No. But as far as actually the best team ever. Now, I'm not just talking about the big 3 in itself. We're looking at we're going to look at LaMarcus Aldridge. He's going to be the starting center, I believe, from this point out. I mean, and rightfully so because of his basketball IQ and the ability
to create shots underneath the basket. His basketball IQ. All you gotta do is draw the double team and kick it out.
Listen, there's a lot of players that actually is not very good at that. I don't know why, but a lot of players are not good at that. They look to score. You know, there's not a lot of players out there. I mean, look at Brook Lopez. I watched him for years and years and years since he got drafted into the NBA in 2008.
Brooks with Milwaukee. Don't worry about that. Brooks with Milwaukee, and they're gonna be heard of in the Eastern Conference.
That he's just not good at passing out of a double team. You know, he's good at scoring in the low post, but when the defense starts to collapse on him, not that really great at passing out of double teams. So yeah, basketball IQ with LaMarcus Aldridge and able to space the floor and then definitely play some defense and block some shots. A rim protect in a sense, though. Yeah, it's not rim protect.
We shall see. We shall see because his numbers were down. So if he's been revived by coming to Brooklyn, we're going to see.
Points last night.
Okay. But then some nights they don't play as well. I want to see what you do in the postseason because this is what you're making the move for.
You got all these. You have LaMarcus Aldridge, who's a 7-time All-Star, a 3-time All-NBA. I mean, come on, man. That's in quite a resume right there. And I know no championships, but in terms of his actual resume, to make the NBA All-Star team 7 times. I mean, this roster is like probably.
You do understand they borrowed this man's services for the season, right? You know, they're not going to re-up this man.
He made a choice to actually.
Like I said, they are renting this man for the run. Okay, so I don't want to hear this. He was a 3-time world champion. I don't want to hear that. He's being rented.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. He's being rented, bro. He's being rented to give him some minutes, give him a little more low post presence, and hopefully he can make some shots when they need to have him make some shots. He's a good free throw shooter on the line for a big man. Oh, yeah. So, you know, like I said, that's not where the bulk of the points are going to be coming from. The bulk of the points are going to be coming from KD, Harden, and Kyrie. He's there to clean up and make some shots when need be and provide extra minutes.
If you don't actually agree with me, and this goes to Barrick too, you don't know your basketball.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
You don't know your basketball. That's what
he knows better. He knows better. He knows better.
Right.
He knows better.
Right.
He knows better. He knows better because I can come out there and give you teams. I can come out there and give you teams that were greatly assembled. How many teams you want me to give you?
Give me some teams, man. Give me some teams.
Oh man, damn! I can give you the big 3 in Boston. I can give you Oscar Robertson and the Milwaukee Bucks, 1970. I can give you the Houston Rockets with Keem and Drexler in them. I can give you teams. I can give you Dr. J and the Sixers in '83. Okay, how much you want me to give you? I can give you Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. I can give you teams, brother. All right? I'm just giving you a little morsel.
Listen, you're on an emotional high right now.
Well, emotional high. Whatever.
It feels good. And I know it feels good. But it's Kevin Durant. Is Olajuwon better than Kevin Durant?
They play 2 positions, my brother. Okay, so we're not.
They're both the same height.
What? So what? They play 2 different positions.
They're both damn near 7-footers.
They play 2 different positions.
Who would you take?
Olajuwon's game was underneath the basket, my man. This guy's talking about he knows basketball so much. Really? His game was underneath the basket, bro. And what he did underneath the basket was amazing. And I don't see Kevin Durant doing. I don't see Kevin Durant doing Olajuwon moves. I don't see Kevin Durant doing Olajuwon moves in the paint. Didn't see that yet.
Kevin Durant doing stuff that no 7-footer should be able to do.
Okay, but his game is on the outside. He does drive to the basket. He has the ability to get to the point. But you cannot compare him to Hakeem Olajuwon, man. Hakeem Olajuwon played a center position.
If you had a choice, who would you take? Olajuwon or Kevin Durant?
Dude, man. Dude. We're not even going there. We're not even going there because you know what? I'm a true basketball fan. I'm not going to compare a center with a 3 or 4 player. A guy that plays the 3 position or the 4 position extremely well. All right? In an era that's played differently than it was back then. You kidding me? Come on. Give me another player.
All right. I'm just giving you that team. You threw the Houston Rockets in there.
Because we're talking about a great assemble of teams. We're not talking about the actual individual player.
I'm glad that Barrick actually says this over here because the Chicago Bulls was a greatly assembled team. When people think Jordan.
Did you say was?
No. They were. They are.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure we're clear about that.
Kyrie, Scottie Pippen is not on the same level offensively as James Harden, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, or Kevin Durant.
This dude was smoking. Listen, let me tell you something. Let's try to imagine this, we will. Let's try to imagine we're in the year 1998, and then you still have this Brooklyn team presently at that time against that Chicago Bulls team. You honestly think that that Kevin and Kyrie and Harden are going to run themselves through that team for 7 games?
They're not even beating that Golden State Warriors team with Kevin Durant on it. No.
Okay, so why would you trash the Bulls' ability to?
History was actually beating that Golden State Warriors team with Kevin Durant on it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. You know what? And you call yourself a basketball fan.
Oh yeah.
All the greatest players and greatest teams that have been out there, that Golden State Warrior team can run through everybody they played. You want to stand your name on that, right? You going to put your name on that right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck to you on that.
Sir.
Good luck to you on that, because you're going to have a lot of people disagree with you.
Offensively, is better than that Golden State Warriors team.
You're going to get a lot of flack on that one. Because I'll tell you something. Listen, because you keep misunderstanding something. They only beat the 98 team by 1 win. That Bulls team had 72 wins. They had 73. The Bulls wound up going all the way and winning the title.
I'm talking about with Kevin Durant on it, not without Kevin Durant. I'm talking about Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant. Not just with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. I'm talking about those.
Listen, bro. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't officially give Golden State that win because obviously, you know, my goal and my way of thinking of basketball is a little different. You still I've been watching for 25 years. Let me tell you something. I've seen, thankfully, with the grace of God, I've seen so many great players and so many great teams. And as the era has moved on and the way the game has changed and evolved from being a low post game to now a 3-point shooting game, we're going to always have these comparisons of what team could have done something to that team. It's a great conversation, but I just don't see it clearly.
And Dan Morris, there's a lot of 3-point snipers. Mitch Richmond, there's a lot of 3-point snipers back
there. But the game wasn't played that way, though. The 3-point shooting game was there when the low post was taken away from you. It's the same as football. If you can't run the ball, you got to pass it. Okay? Basketball's the same concept.
Basketball is about spacing. And you needed that spacing back then.
It's about matchups, my brother. It's about matchups as well. And I'm going to tell you something. If you can't get any kind of a clean look underneath the basket, there was a Dan Marley, there was a Steve Kerr, or a Paxson, or a Larry Bird, or a Reggie Miller, or anybody out there that was Del Curry, Steph's father, anybody that was sitting out there that you knew was going to apply pressure from beyond the arc. That's how the 3-point game was played back then.
Listen,
now it's just offense altogether.
Guys with Kevin Durant can actually put the ball on the floor. Excellent catch and shoot 3-point shooters. Can pull up from 3. Excellent free throw shooters. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. When I'm watching Brooklyn, I'm just laughing, man. I said, this is not fair.
Don't laugh too much. Don't laugh too much.
I'm just laughing.
Because you know what? Because you putting eggs in the basket, bro. You putting eggs in the basket. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Okay? Come back down to earth, brother. Come back down to earth and enjoy the ride.
I'm in Mars right now, man. And the team this team is actually on Mars. It's on another planet right now, man.
Okay.
And you talking about Blake Griffin, I mean, Jeff Green, Joe Harris. Man, Spencer Dinwiddie's actually may come back. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, you got Spencer Dinwiddie who averaged 20 points a game off the bench. I mean,
well, he won't be averaging 20 points a game. There's too many guys on that team that's going to have to get minutes.
He'll run the second unit in a sense, though. And then
like I said, there's too many guys that got to get minutes. I don't see him averaging 20 points moving forward unless he is going to be on the floor for 25, 30 minutes. All right, come on. You want to average 20 minutes? You average 20 points. You're going to be on the floor a little bit longer.
Yeah, y'all guys, let me know what you think in the comment section over there, man. Is this the best team ever assembled, actually put together? Because I know it is. I mean, Barrick doesn't think so, but I mean, this is like I said, when I watched the Brooklyn Nets.
Listen, first of all, don't put words in my mouth. I said this team looks entirely fantastic, but I want to see the deal completed. Okay?
I get that. I can understand that. Yeah.
Okay? Before we go on that. All right.
All right. We'll wrap this up over here. If you like the video, please like, comment, certainly comment, man. Let us know what you actually think over there. And I dare, if you disagree with me, I dare you come on the show. If you want to come on here and debate my ass, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Because, like I said before, if you don't agree with me, you don't know basketball for nothing. And that's including Berg, too. Yeah, I said it.
It's a damn shame because he is smoking. Go ahead, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate it.